Hey, what is up, Thrift Shop Hustler here? Haven't made a merch video in a while, and I thought I'd do like a quarter 3 summertime update video for you guys. Once again, I'm Chris, a Thrift Shop Hustler. Been reselling for 30 years. I'm an old man, but I don't look it from what everyone has told me. They're like, you couldn't be reselling for 30 years. You're only 25. I'm almost 40 years old. Anyways, I do this part-time, and that's who I am. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, we're almost at 2,000 subscribers. Please click the subscribe button if you're not subscribed, and click the bell if you want to get notifications on every time I upload one of these snazzy videos. So anyways, like I said, I haven't did a merch video in a long time. And you can find also me on Mondays on Margaret's channel with Jeff and Joe. We do a merch show every Monday around 10, I think it's like 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, or 11 a.m. And I'll leave a link to Margaret's channel below, so definitely check out her back channels. We talk about merch every Monday. It's Merch Talk, and it's a great show, great information. But I haven't been making any personal merch videos for a while, and I thought I'd kind of spend the time, make a video today and talk about Q3 summertime and my thoughts about merch. You guys have been following my journey since the beginning, and it's summertime now. It's almost we're kind of getting through the year. This months are just flying by. Kids are starting to go back in school, so it's like the tail end of summer now. So my current thoughts, let's go through some numbers real quick. I'm not a huge numbers guy, but I've pulled up some stuff here we can talk about. This is the current week. And you can see this is the week of August 16th is today, 2017. So this is the sales over the last 7 days. 6 sales, not too bad. I average about 7 sales a week. And I'm tiered at, as you can see, I'm tiered at to 100. I've sold over 100 shirts since I've had my account. So I'm kind of waiting to be tiered up at any day now. Margaret asks me every Monday, if I've been tiered up yet, but I haven't been tiered up. So hopefully maybe this Monday or the next coming weeks, I will get tiered up to 500, because I've been capped out for a while. I have designs ready to go, so we'll be excited about that. But yeah, so my sales, like I said, I'm capped out at 100. That is my maximum number of live products, and they're all filled up. And like every once in a while, like every day, like not every day, but like every few days, I'll have a spot open because a shirt that hasn't sold, that's gone through the 60 or the 90 days, basically. Expires, and I upload something new or something old. Sometimes I'll upload older shirts too, if I thought like they have the potential. The stuff that I was making when I first started, definitely when I look at it back like a year ago, I don't think it has even haven't been a year yet. No, it hasn't been a year yet. But the stuff that I originally did, I look at it and I'm just like, why would I upload that? So I'm not a super seller, I would say. Like 6 shirts for the last 7 days is nothing compared to some of the really crazy merch accounts that are really doing crazy. But I find like, I want to make an excuse like, oh well, they're at like 4,000 live listings. Of course they're doing well. There's people that have 25 listings that are doing way better than I am. So if you're at 10, don't be discouraged. There's definitely people that are doing a lot better than I am at 25. You can also, if you're getting stuck, if you've been at 10 for a while and you haven't been selling anything, you might want to think about buying some shirts to try to bump you up to 25 faster. I'm not an expert, so I don't know if that's exactly what you can do. I know it's not against policy to buy your own stuff. And that might help you get bumped up, as I don't think there's been a clear definition of, once you sell 10 shirts, then you get bumped up to 25, or once you sell 25. It seems to be what people think, but I don't think Amazon has ever came out and said that's exactly what the case is. So like I said, if you're going to buy 10 shirts, that's at your own risk. It's not like it's an automatic thing. From what I've heard and what I've seen, it's nothing set in stone, but like, they go every once in a while and they'll do a mass upgrade to the live listings. So that's basically where I'm at right now with the last 7 days. We'll talk about this summer. We'll talk about summer. We'll talk about, I want to show you guys something from like June. We'll go to June 1st, the beginning of summer, till today, August 16th. Sold 68 shirts and had 5 cancellations, for making that a total of 63 sell-through, for a total of $237.31. Now, that's not like a crazy amount of money, but for, the little bit of time that I put in designing the shirts, I don't think there's a single shirt that I put in maybe more than 15 minutes of designing. I know a lot of people, what's great about the technology is it makes it a lot easier for anyone to, design shirts with Photoshop and Illustrator, and there's tons of other applications for your phone. Like, I get people use PicMonkey, and there's Word Swag and all this other stuff. I use Adobe Capture for some of my imagery, and that makes life a lot easier. But as you can see, 237 in the last, like, what is that, 2.5 months. It's not a whole lot. So as you can see, I'm not like making crazy money like a lot of other higher end accounts are, but it's good passive income. And it's not really passive income, because I have to take the time to design everything and all that. So just building the account, just trying to get past 100. I think once I can get to the 500 tier, I think I can really take my account to the next level. And it's been a battle. Like, there's some times where, the summer slowdown, it's been kind of slow. There's been some good days where everyone says, oh, this week has been horrible and my week's been good. So it just depends on what people are selling, or I guess what the themes are. There's a lot of people that are pros that literally jump from seasonal thing to seasonal thing. Like there's a lot of people that did the Shark Week stuff. There's a lot of people that are doing eclipse stuff now. The eclipse is coming up in a few days. Definitely maybe a little too late for that, but people were planning that, I'm sure, a year ago. So as another pro tip, I guess, look at the calendar, look to see what's coming out 4 months from now, 8 months from now, a year from now, and kind of maybe chart that and act accordingly. I don't do kind of stuff like that, and that's where I'm bad. Like, I think once I get past the 100 tier, I can really start thinking about future stuff like Father's Day shirts, Mother's Day shirts. And I'm going to be quite honest with you, I've never done like Father's Day shirts and Valentine's shirts and seasonal shirts. I've always just done niches that I felt like things that for me that I like. And there was someone that posted on a Facebook group that says, don't get caught up in just making shirts about things you like. The rest of the world is opened up for, different people love different things. So like I said, I feel like I'm kind of trapped in this 100 tier bubble. And once I can get through that bubble, I can really expand the account and what I'm doing. So, yeah, so that's been summer. Summer's kind of been a little slower. Like I said, there was a few days where, things were crazy. And let's look at the units purchased. The best shirt that I did this summer was, it looks like I sold 10 units. And that was my best shirt. And I found out like all these multiple sales, like I had a 7 and a 5 in there and another 5. Those were all like almost like closely tied together niches. So when I found that like there was a shirt that I made that sold very well, I kind of like branched off of that niche to make sub niches for this. And it's kind of hard to describe, but that's basically what kind of my plan to action was. And it's been sort of successful. And I've been selling shirts. And like I said, I average about a sale a day, which for now is fine. But, once I get to 500, I'm going to want, since it's going to be like a 5 times bump, I'm going to want to sell around 5 shirts a day. That will pretty much, but I have to fill up all 500 spots, obviously. And honestly, for me, that's not going to be a problem filling up 500 spots, because literally I have a notebook just filled with ideas for different shirts, and just like you can literally take one subject and make 20 shirts, 25 shirts, 100 shirts of just one, line that I wrote down. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. So anyways, hope everyone's doing great. Let's leave a comment below if how your summer's been. You don't really have to tell me your numbers or anything. Just let me know if your summer has been kind of slow, how you're doing. And like I said, this journey, I'm in this for the long haul. And it hasn't been a year yet since I've had this account, and we've grown a lot. And I really thank you guys for joining the ride. And like I said, right now we're still at 100, so everything. So leave a comment below if you have anything to say. Click the like button if you learned something today from this video. But basically today was just an update, so I really appreciate it. We're almost at 2,000 subscribers, so if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And we'll see you guys really soon. Thanks for watching.